Okay, ang pag-aaralan natin ngayon is about states of matter and particle arrangement through diagrams. Okay, but bago ang lahat, let us have a short review. So, when we say kinetic molecular theory, yung last topic natin, in solids, particle vibrate in fixed position, while in liquids naman, they move more freely but are still close together. And in a gases naman, particles move rapidly and are much farther apart. So, na-discuss na natin yan. So, kapag daw solid, yung particles daw nun o yung molecule ng substance is dikit-dikit. So, nagbabibrate lang yan pero hindi nagmo-move o naghihiwalay-hiwalay. Pagdating naman sa liquid, nakaka-move naman siya freely but still close intact pa rin. Kumbaga close pa rin sila, hindi talaga sila nagkakahiwalay-hiwalay talaga. Unlike sa gases naman, yung particle niya is rapidly much farther apart. So, hiwalay-hiwalay. Okay, unlocking content vocabulary. So, kailangan muna natin i-discuss yung ano ba yung particle, solid, liquid, gas, plasma. So, i-discuss natin isa-isa. So, when we say particle ay minute portion of a matter. So, pag sinabi nating minute, another word is small or tiny. So, maliliit. Maliliit siya na particle. Okay. When we say solid naman, solid, firm and stable in shape, not liquid obviously or fluid. So, matigas. Okay, liquid. When we say liquid naman, a substance that flows freely but is of constant volume having a consistency like that of water or oil. So, pag sinabi natin liquid naman, nagfo-flow siya. Yung, molecule or particles niya ay naghihiwalay-hiwalay pero hindi ganun kalalayo. Okay, when we say naman gas, a substance or matter in a state in which it will expand freely to fill the whole of a container having no fixed shape. So, pag sinabi natin gas, nag-expand siya, malalayo, freely. Okay. Plasma. So, yung plasma is one of the state of matter, yung pang-apat, yung huli. So, kasi ang alam lang kadalasan is yung tatlo, yung solid, liquid, and gas. So, meron pa yung pang-apat. At ito nga yung plasma. When we say plasma naman, is made by heating a gas until its electrons have sufficient energy to escape the hold of the positively charged. So, in short, yung plasma is a form of gas na meron lang daw, na meron siyang electric charge. Okay. Next is for our unlocking content vocabulary, yung melting, freezing, condensation, evaporation, sublimation, deposition, and ionization. So, doon muna tayo sa first one, melting. Okay. Pag sinabi nating melting naman, becoming liquefied by heat. So, ibig sabihin, from solid to liquid. So, example niyan is yung ice. Pag natunaw siya, by the use of thermal temperature o sa init ng paligid, so nagme-melting siya. Okay, yun. Okay, sunod. Freezing, cold enough for liquid to turn to ice or solid substance. So, ito naman, yung liquid naman, i-turn mo siya into solid. So, for example naman, yung yellow, kung gusto mong kung gusto yung yellow tuloy yung tubig, kung gusto mo siyang tumigas or turn into solid, so kailangan mo siyang palamigin o dun papasok ulit yung temperature, yung thermal temperature from liquid yung water turn into solid to become an ice. Okay, condensation. Palalawakin natin yan mamaya. Okay, condensation. So, when we say condensation naman, the change of state from gas to liquid. So, okay. Ano naman yan? Pag sinabi natin condensation naman, gas to liquid, ano ba example niyan? For example, yung sa isang malamig na yellow, yellow na may tubig yan, tubig na may yellow. Tapos, 'di ba yung from the yung gas, yung temperature, yung sa paligid, thermal temperature, 'di ba mapapansin yung baso nag-aano, yung parang nagmumoy siya sa labas. Yung parang may tubig-tubig, yun yung tinatawag na condensation. So, from gas to liquid. So, yung gas, ito-turn mo sa liquid, yun yung example. Yung baso na malamig, tapos yung ano niya, yung sa gilid niya, yung mga tubig-tubig, yun yung sinasabing condensation. So, evaporation naman. Let's talk about evaporation. So, when we say evaporation, the process of turning from liquid into gas. So, napakadali lang yan. Liquid into gas. For example, yung acetone. O, diba? Liquid. So, pag nag-evaporate siya, from the word evaporation, evaporate, kaya kumukonti, yung acetone, nag-evaporate siya into gas. So, yun yung best example ng evaporation. Okay, sublimation naman. Okay, when we say sublimation, is the transition of a substance directly from solid to gas state without passing through liquid. So, ito naman, sublimation, from solid. So, nagiging gas. So, ano ba? Ano bang bibigyan natin example dyan? Yung solid, tas biglang magiging gas. Ang example niyan is yung mothball. So, alam nyo ba yung mothball? Yung nilalagay sa damit. Okay. Diba, solid yun? And then, magte-turn siya into gas, yung amoy nun. Kaya, di ba, nilalagay natin sa damit kasi yung focus natin, yung objective natin doon is yung amoy. Yung amoy nang gagaling sa mothball. So, yun yung example nun. So, may another example pa, hindi lang mothball, yung mga air freshener. Ayan, yung sasakyan. Di ba, may air freshener from solid, yung nilalagay. Tapos, yung ano niya, yung gas, yung amoy na nilalabas ng air freshener para masakop yung amoy dun sa loob ng sasakyan. Ayon. Pagdating naman sa deposition is the process where a gas changes directly into solid without passing through the liquid. So, ibig sabihin, yung deposition from gas changes directly into solid or gas magiging solid nga. So, ano ba yung example natin dyan? Pwede din yung, for example, yung sa malamig, in a cold air, water vapor can change directly into ice crystal to become a snowflakes. So, yung sa pagmalamig, yung hangin, ayan, yung water vapor nun, mag-turn siya into crystal o ice crystal o yung magiging snow na nga, magiging solid from air or from gas to solid, yung magiging snow na nga. Okay, ionization. Ionization is the process by which an atom or molecule acquires a negative or positive charge by gaining or losing electron. Okay. Arrangement of particles in different state of matter. So, we already tackled about that. The solid, liquid, and gas. The diagram shows the arrangement of particles in solid, liquid, and gas. Okay. From solid, okay, pag nakita natin yung solid, tignan natin yung particle. Let's see the particles or the molecules. Dikit-dikit. So, dikit-dikit sila intact to each other. So, pag in liquid naman, yung particles or the molecules, medyo hiwalay-hiwalay. Pero hindi naman ganun na sobrang hiwalay-hiwalay. So, ano pa rin sila? Medyo magkakalapit. When we say gas naman, kung makikita nyo sa diagram, nakikita nyo malalayo or talagang yung space nila is talagang malalawak o malalaki. O, solid, liquid, and gas. Okay, for our activity, okay, let us group our student into 3. For the group 1, ang ipo-perform nyo is yung solid, group 2, liquid, and group 3 is gas. Ito yung magiging instruction. Create a series of diagram illustrating the particle arrangement at low and high temperature. Label your diagrams with the appropriate state of matter and describe the changes in particle arrangement with temperature. How particle arrangement varies with temperature in solid, liquid, and gas. Okay. Mag-i-illustrate kayo dyan ng particle in solid, liquid, gas kapag nag-iiba na yung temperatures. Ipapakita nyo yung arrangement ng particle or ng molecule kapag papasokan na or ng thermal temperature.